Well. It is 3:52 AM on New Year's Day 2020, and we're back again with another summon video, I suppose. So now we're back with the... well, this is Heralds of Hinamoto, right? Clawful Caper? Something along those lines? I actually forget the name of this showcase. New Year's Tidings, Clawful Caper. Yeah. But yeah, so we've got over 470 banked summons. As always, I believe I'm going to be gunning for the limited units, but I also believe the limited units from the last banner are also on rate up. So let's see, we've got Nobunaga, Mitsuhide, Ieyasu, Daikokuten, Merishiten, Addis, Chitose, Sazanka, and Unicorn? Funky audio times. But been holding back until then. Reset is in 2 hours, so let's get that tenfold going straight away. One free tenfold. Yes, please. And if we fall flat with the summons, there's also the platinum showcases. One for dragon, one for adventurers. But who knows? Maybe we won't need it. Our free tenfold, so that's a 9 3-stars, and the 5-star. Let's see what we get. Hopefully it's not a duplicate of something we already have. It's a dragon. 50-50 chance then? If it's one of the rate up ones. Zania with the good old 70 nodes on the, well, the mana spiral, I guess people are calling it now. Marisha 10. I already have a Marisha 10, maximum unbound. Funky audio times, but I suppose working towards a second wouldn't be too bad. I've actually started recording this video before I even looked at what the new adventures do. I mean, it's New Year's Eve. I actually had a full working day before this, and anyway, daily deal summon 4-star. Had a full working day before this. Went to like New Year's celebrations. 4-star rock is of no interest to me. Kind of. I actually don't have a decent maximum unbound 5-star dragon yet for the wind element. But let's get ticking down on those single summon tickets. So had the full working day and then went to my sister's place for dinner, played some poker. You know, well, fairly tame New Year's. I hope you guys are having, or have had, some decent celebrations with friends and family. You know, all that good stuff. And while I suppose we have entered a new decade with 2020, I suppose now is a good time for some retrospective as well. At the end of this year, I suppose it was around this time last year that, you know, I was thinking about doing Dragalia Lost videos. I actually started with a video about getting drops from Shishimai's treasure box, but, you know, that video kind of went to shit. I posted it on Reddit, but, you know, it was a very short clip, and then it has some dead air at the end of it, and people were none too happy about that. So that is now an unlisted video. Who knows, maybe somebody happens to have a link out there somewhere. You can dig it out of my Reddit comment history if you really care. Maybe, I don't know if it's actually around. But you know, that was that. And then I sort of switched tack and decided that, you know, well, I suppose I'd switch tack to what I'm doing now, you know, with the no fluff analysis, then the pull videos with the stickers, I suppose. People say stickers. I don't really know what to say. It's really just adventurer and dragon portraits, right? And that seems to be fairly well received by, well, I suppose you guys as my subscribers and anyone else that comes to watch these videos, because these pull videos always, I suppose they count as viral videos for me, right? They always get, you know, far above my actual subscriber count in terms of views. And every time I post one of these videos, you know, a couple more people decide to subscribe. Which is nice and all. I believe that is 4.5% 5 stars, Yeah, sure. We'll pop some tenfold tickets, and if we have some decent luck this year, that's 3 doves. I'm not feeling it. Is it a good number of 4 stars at least? Okay, 4 out of 10. That's fairly good. In terms of 4 stars, we're looking for Chitose, right? The 4-star wand is this year's limited unit. Susanka we have already. There's Karina. I suppose Addis. For some people who feel like they missed out on Addis last year? I mean, I think Heralds of Hinamoto, Eastern Emissaries, it's been rerun a few times. If you still don't have Susanka or Addis, then tough luck, I suppose. Anyway, funky audio shenanigans, 5-star dragon. It's terribly difficult to record this stuff and get, actual live audio, at least with the way that I've got things. Anyway, Marisha 10 number 2. Sure. I think last time I pulled on this showcase, I believe I got like multiple Marisha 10, Susanka, Addis, the first time this banner rolled around anyway. And then I missed out on Ieyasu, who I only pulled on the first rerun of the Eastern Emissaries showcase. And that, unfortunately, I did not record. I happened to pull him. He was my only target out of the showcase, because he was the one I missed the first time the showcase came around. And I happened to, I was having issues getting the recording to work properly, so I just thought, yeah, you know what, I'll just skip it this time. People aren't too interested in watching, pulls on reruns and stuff, but, that proved to not be the case. Either way, I managed to pull Ieyasu while I was building up my pity rate for the first 10 pull, and, that may have made for good watching, but it also would have been a very short, 4-minute pull video. Do people click on those? Would you click on that? Man, it's hard to say. But, here we are. What are we gunning for? I don't think we pulled any of the New Year's units yet, but here's hoping that fixes itself soon. 4-star healer. Verica. She evaded me for the longest time. I did not pull her until I was a few good months in, at least 6 months in. But nowadays, I believe the most used fire healer is Lowen? He enables some more aggressive setups in Master High Midgardsormr. His stats are just, his skills overall are just good. The regen, health buff, defense buff. Just for the Volk fight as well. Which is a very fun fight, actually. I cleared it the day it was released. Barely. But otherwise, mostly lack of one-shots, no irreparable mistakes kind of thing. I suppose there's some pressure if you're playing healer. At least you need some knowledge of how to use your skills to mitigate the plague effect, and watch out for your other adventurers getting hit by stuff they shouldn't be hit by. But I suppose the only mildly annoying thing is the dash, which kind of sometimes kills you instantly if you're unlucky, because it doesn't knock you over. Even if you're at potentially full health, getting hit by one of the dashes from Volk can still sometimes kill you if he hits you multiple times with that one dash. But, it's fairly easy enough to notice if he's pointing at you with his spear pulled back, that kind of thing. Just watch the minimap, really, because that also gives you some indication if he's pointing at you. In which case it's time to, just sidestep a little bit. It's pretty easy to dodge, right? You just need to pay attention. But, sometimes paying attention is just a bit too difficult for even the best of us. Yeah, so that is, I believe, the pity rate built up again to 4.5%. I think... we've got 56 single tickets and 4 10 pulls, so just to balance things out a bit, maintain some semblance of balance, I'm gonna use the 10 single summon tickets just a bit more. So we started with 56. So we'll have rate up again at 46 single summon tickets remaining. But yeah, how has your year been? What have been your, most significant accomplishments? Like in this last year, I guess I got my first job out of university. I moved to a new city across the country. Haven't quite been in the job for a year yet, but, building up experience. 4-star wand. Chitose? That is not Chitose, but... okay. Moving onwards. New jobs... I suppose not much else has been going on. I've sort of been coasting along since getting the new job, because... joining the working world. It's a big change in pace from school, university, all that good stuff. And, I suppose I shouldn't speak too lightly of it. It's a fairly good accomplishment for... It's like a life milestone, right? What about you guys? Accomplished anything major? Even minor accomplishments worth talking about sometimes? I suppose it's all relative. What's major or minor to one person may not be the case to another. For me, I suppose I've been pretty happy with this YouTube channel, huh? I think really started gunning for it maybe just under a year ago, and I believe I've gained over 200 subscribers since then. Happy fun times. And I've kept the channel fairly focused on Dragalia Lost content. But yeah, 46 tickets, that should be the rate up. I suppose that's the 5-star pull we've been looking for. Maybe we'll get more than one? Nah, just the one. Alright, well, can't get too greedy with these things. Ugh. Okay, 5-star Blade. We already have the Ieyasu there, who also happened to get the Mana Spiral treatment. Just, I'd say yesterday, but it is New Year's Day already. So, is it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. But, Botan lost her spot on the throne already. Sazanka, so 5-star Blade. Who have we got? Duplicate Ieyasu. Okay. Can't win them all. Alright, back to the single summon tickets. 46 tickets, let's go to 36. Maybe 26 even. Let me push through these quickly. Duplicate Ieyasu. So we still haven't pulled any of the new units. Being Mitsuhide... Is Mitsuhide one of the units? Mitsuhide, 5-star Light Dagger, right? Mitsuhide, Nobunaga, 5-star Fire Blade, Chitose, 4-star Light Wand, and Daikokuten, the 5-star Light Dragon, I believe? They've released a new 5-star Light Dragon? Oh my goodness. Light, honestly, can... we really don't need many more 5-star Light Dragons. I believe Shadow is probably the most... Actually, Shadow's doing okay as well. Can you guys hear that? There's fireworks going off already. 5-star pull. The time is 4:06. There are still people doing fireworks. That's a dagger. Mitsuhide! Our first 5-star unit from the new showcase. I am not entirely sure what she does, but you know what, we'll touch upon that when we get to the no fluff analysis, huh? But let's start. I believe she's based around getting a high combo count, and then sort of flurry, but not quite. I believe the combo numbers are like 15 combo hit, a 15 hit combo, or I think S1 gets a boost at up to 30 hit combo kind of thing. So she kind of does her own thing. Light dagger wise, I suppose she could possibly be a Fleur replacement. I guess some people will be complaining that Fleur's been power crept, but you know, it's to be expected, right? She's a 4-star unit, and it was kind of strange for her to be at the top of the yeah, she's at the top of the DPS charts for light units, huh? Well, we'll see if things get shaken up a bit. I mean, we've recently had the addition of Coruscant Phoenix with the Paralysis Punisher. Chitose! A 4-star wand. The cutest boy in all the land. I have absolutely no idea what Chitose does, because Cygames in their infinite wisdom has decided to just completely scrap all information about 4-star units from their announcements. So, defense focused. Love and Acclaim is a strength skill. Oh my goodness, strength boost on skill 1. Okay, and a shield on skill 2 is a pretty. Okay, that's Noel, but worse, right? Okay, well, we'll see. Maybe the shield will block some poison ticks or some. I don't know how the High Zodiac fight goes, but maybe his shield will be useful there. But yeah, okay. Strength boost on skill 1. Oh my goodness. And defensive stats as well, so he's hardly going to be a DPS powerhouse. Literally 0 damaging skills unless you set him up with the appropriate wand, I guess. So, who are we waiting for? We've got Nobunaga and the 5-star dragon. I suppose that would leave it at that. Not particularly anxious in terms of getting more Mauritian. I have a fair number of Sunlight Stones if I need to unbind the extra Mauritian I have now. But honestly, Shinobi I think works out better in most cases, unless you don't have it. Anyway, Addis was the go-to unit for High Mercury back in the day until Victor came out. And, you know, he is the meta unit now. Goodness me, the audio really likes to get funky. Anyway, single summon tickets. Let's go down to 20 if possible. Maybe we'll get interrupted by a pity breaker during our vain attempts at building up the pity rate. But in the meantime, we shall drown in these 3-star dragons. I mean, at the very least we don't get Worm Prince. I remember I got... Did I get too many? Maybe got like... I probably got pity broken 3 or 4 times by a 5-star Worm Prince this time last year. Which, thankfully, was... I believe that was removed maybe like May? June? Would have been around the time when the director changed. So, when Okada became the director. Anyway, let's keep going with the single summon tickets. Not pity broken this time. So, hopefully going down to 20. And I am kind of skipping ahead with these a bit. I suppose the only real thing that would make me stop is like any indication that I've managed to get a 5-star. So that would be like, I might pause if I see 3 doves, or the gold Fafnirs, or the rainbow icon in the background. But with this, no doves, blue circle, you know, it's just a quick tap on the screen for me. Nothing too interesting going on there. So 2 more single summon tickets, and then we will play the tenfold game. Johanna. Or Joanna? I think there is an age, right? I forget. Either way, with the Mana Spiral update, it's pretty nice to see that like some 3-star units are finally seeing, becoming meta, that kind of thing. Joe unfortunately burns units too quickly with the addition of burning on auto attacks. For those that are unaware, like if you build every time you inflict a status, every time the enemy has the status affliction, their resistance to it goes up. And if you stack it up too quickly, then you basically lose the ability to inflict that status affliction for the rest of the fight. Joe's problem is that he burns the enemy so many times in such quick succession that near the end of a longer fight, units that rely on doing extra damage to burning units, or people using the Elegant Escort print for Burning Punisher, actually fall off pretty steeply in terms of damage. But here's hoping that by that point you've already, made some good progress on the boss's health bar. Yeah, anyway, rainbow in the background is the indicator that there is in fact a 5-star in this temple. First drop, it is a dagger. I don't believe I'm missing any 5-star daggers at this point, so Mitsuhide? Yep. Duplicate Mitsuhide. Well, so what are we still missing? We're missing the other 2 5-stars in this banner. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one, huh? And I believe there's 5 5-stars on rate up at the moment. So there's Ieyasu, Marisha 10, Daikoku 10, Mitsuhide, Nobunaga. And the rest of the 1.5% is split through everything else. I don't think there's any off-banner, like, non-New Year's units on rate up, besides, the unicorn. Well, that's going into the meat grinder for 2.2k Eldwater. Unfortunately, I'm capped out on the rupees, and I'm kind of struggling to spend them. Like, I'm not really feeling the need to move my augments around very much. I'm bottlenecked by crafting materials when it comes to weapons. So, yeah, stuck at 99 million, or 1 rupee away from 100 million. But yeah, that is that. So I don't get the rupees from the duplicate dragons anymore. Very sad. And I can't get rupees from selling excess worm prints either, so all the worm prints we get from blazon summons, yeah, those kind of going to waste, but hey, minor amounts of Eldwater. Because I've actually slowly started promoting all of my 3-star units to 4-stars now. Because it's fairly cheap. Costs 2.5k Eldwater, which is, as you can see, from a duplicate 4-star adventure you get 2.2k Eldwater. So, that's another promote's worth of Eldwater almost. I mean, you need the orbs and the dragon scales and such, but, well, for the mana circle at least. But it's not too difficult. If you've been playing a long while, then you should have a fair stockpile of them. As for me, I mainly have the wind scales from Midgardsormr stocked up, because I've been spending most of the time just spending my daily clears, well, weekly clears on standard high Midgardsormr, because I'm bad at the game, guys. Well, I cleared Volk standard, but, that, frankly, it's only middling in terms of how impressive it is. So we have 10 more tickets and 1 more 10-pull ticket, so I guess we'll finish off the single summons with a pity rate. And then it's on to burning through our resources, which, thankfully, I have a fair number of. And, from pulling only on limited banners, this is kind of how it goes. I was lucky enough when the prize summon showcase came around to manage to land Cassandra in one of the free temples. And honestly, I think the prize summon was somewhat worthwhile to pull on if you're not terribly concerned about getting limited adventurers and do you really just want, you know, huge amounts of resources. Then the prize summon for some is fairly good. If I dumped the number of resources I have into the prize summon, I think I would have come out the other side with a fair number of like sunlight stones, Damascus bars, that kind of thing. So, fairly good. If you wanted to power up your existing adventurers anyway. But for me, like, I'm not tackling, you know, I'm sort of trying to hit expert high Midgardsormr, but I'm not too fussed about getting, you know, the most powerful units all the time kind of thing. I'm sort of here just for a fun time, not a hard time, if you know what I mean. I mean, in the end, it's a mobile game, right? You want to avoid going too deep into things. Anyway, it looks like my game has frozen, so... Boop! Okay, we're back again, and I'm just going to quickly check my appearance rates. Okay, 4 more summons before increased 5-star rates. So we didn't happen to pull a 5-star on that pull that we never saw the results of, but, you know, that's life, right? You don't always get to see what you get. Okay, yeah, no, I can't think of anything impressive or seemingly wise out of that, but I try my best, okay? Anyway, we'll finish off the single summon tickets, move on to the tenfolds, and then from then on it's off to the races with the tenfolds, really. 3-star dragon. Come on, let's push through these single summons. And preferably without getting pity broken, I would like to use the built-up rate on tenfolds, because it's more economical that way. I guess the maps works out that way, anyway. Okay, moving onwards. That's our final single summon ticket, so let us move on to the exciting string of tenfolds. And I believe I didn't get a 5-star in this, even building it to 5%? Oh, and 2 4-stars as well. Alright. And I suppose we have all the 4-stars we want? From this showcase that I rate up anyway. I think I'm still missing some 4-star adventures like, I believe I'm missing Durant? And then I'm not so sure. I forget now. I'm not sure which 4-star adventurers I'm missing. Vanessa. My chosen unit to go through High Midgardsormr with for the first time. In fact, I even pushed her to 50 mana circles before, well, 50 nodes on the mana circle before I actually got my first clear, because I guess I was being overly cautious. 4 stars. Hopefully one of them becomes a rainbow, maybe? I can hope, right? No, 4-star Lance. I suppose in terms of other units I'm missing Lafner, in terms of the 5-star Lance. Who else am I missing? It's getting to the point where it's fairly tricky. And this is even, I suppose it goes, but it's so long between pulls that I sort of just lose track of who and what I have. But, okay, pity broken, finally. 2 5-stars. 1 dragon. 2 dragons. Hopefully not both Marisha-ten. Okay, so that's 1 Marisha-ten. Oh dear. Come on, Daikoku-ten. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 2 unicorns. Wonderful. Tenfold. Okay, well, now's a good time to decide when my limit is, right? Woo! I think at the very least I want to leave 200 summons worth of... What am I... No luck with this tenfold. If we're really desperate, we can go for the Platinum Showcase. But obviously that costs Diamantium, which is not cheap. It's not a cheap way of going for your 5-star units. And even then, there's no rate up. Like, it'd be a complete crapshoot. There's no guarantee that you'd get either of the rate up units on this current showcase. I mean, maybe if you really want some 5-star dragons? But yeah, I cannot see myself using Diamantium on the Platinum summons at the moment. I mean, maybe if it was a dream summon of some sort, but at the moment, it's just not happening for me. I mean, worst case scenario, I guess I can dump 2 10 pulls into it, but that's pricey, right? 1 dove. These are bad signs. Please. Okay. So we're still missing... Daikokuten, Nobunaga. I believe that's it, right? So we got Mitsuhide, we got Chitose. So it's 2 5-stars that we're missing. Did we get them this time? Be it... it's a dagger and a dragon. Okay, so... okay. Do we have Daikokuten yet? So that's Mitsuhide, and that's Daikokuten. I have no idea what Daikokuten does. Let's have a quick check. Quick check. Details. Strength, and whirlwind strength. Alright, I remember seeing this. So combo count 15 gives you extra strength. And this is a buff zone for increased attack rate, which... okay, yeah, so that translates to additional damage, that translates to additional skill charging. Fun times. Anyway, slight video glitch in terms of casting, but if I can somehow narrate what's happening on my screen, yeah, okay, you see it. 4 stars. Okay. Addis. Oh. Durant. Fairly interesting character. Completely auto-attack based, so one of the rarer adventurers that actually wants strength rather than skill damage. Interesting times. So, all we're looking for now is Nobunaga, right? But even if I do get a 5-star character, or, 5-star anything on these polls, it's a 1 in 8 chance that it happens to be Nobunaga, so... odds are not in my favour for this. Nobunaga also happens to be sleep resist, so I suppose Nobunaga ends up competing with Reina in terms of, I suppose, weapon element resistance combination. But in terms of skills, I'm not entirely sure what Nobunaga's skills are. Maybe we can check if we happen to pull her, who knows? But onwards, pushing with the Wemite. That is 4 stars. Lance, Blade, Dragon, and Axe. fairly uneventful then. Have a second Durant. Get a Suzanka. Yeah, okay. Dear. So, my self-proclaimed limit would be like another 30 to 40 pulls from here. But you know how the desperation goes. Oh, there's another dagger. You know how it is for limited units. Sometimes you just gotta really go for it, right? Ugh. Let's say it, please. Just one Nobunaga. I mean, at the very least, Sly Games has shown that they're willing to do reruns of limited banners, showcases, that kind of thing. What with the 2 reruns of Eastern Emissaries. But now, things are not looking good for me. How is this one going? 4 stars. Dragon, Wand. Bow, and Dragon. Unicorn. Juggernaut. Well, with the amount of Mishiten I'm pulling, that's completely unnecessary. Pardon the burp. I have a Norwin who knows, maybe might see some decent use when I suppose there's going to be the light element Agito at some point. Which, who knows, might just get dominated by Glio again. But if we have some more dark adventures with given the mana spiral treatment, then who knows, there might be some decent development of the metagame, which would be nice to see. But until then, I suppose the Glio only rooms will continue. For Audric and Glio. We might see some Botan and Ieyasu now that they've had their mana circles expanded. The good old funky audio things. Because it's just what happens when you cast from your phone to your PC to record. And the desperation increases. I would like a Nobunaga now. That would be very nice. Come on. Single 4-star. This is not a good look. Unless it's on Litan's Rainbow. No. It's a 4-star blade as well. Is it gonna be Addis? You gonna stand there and laugh at me, Addis? It's not even Addis, it's Summer Ranzel, which is even worse. Well, I definitely want to be pity broken. But even now, oh goodness. It's a struggle. 4 stars. The dragon... staff, dragon, and... a bow. Okay. A phoenix. Wedding Zania, which... I believe I've promoted to 40 mana circles, or at least upgraded to 40 mana circles, but I don't think I've ever used her in any of my team compositions. But there she is, sitting at a decent power level anyway. This could very well be the last pull if I get a 5-star here, which I still don't. Oh my goodness. Why do they leave it until the end? Why is the streak building so high? I hope at the very least I get pity broken by more than 1 5-star, otherwise it's just going to be tears galore. Chitose! Come on. End my suffering. Or prolong it. That's okay too. Oh, okay. So that's the rainbow circle. And 1 5-star. Is it going to be a dagger? It's a dragon. Oh, dear. Deary, deary me. It's another Daikoku-ten at the very least. I'm not sure if I'll probably just end up binding them into the same dragon. I can't imagine I'd want more than one adventurer with, like, combo, count, strength related things. Maybe for, like, bow, wand, possibly dagger. I'm not sure about dagger. Because dagger doesn't really have the whole multiple hits with one strike thing going on. I mean, they attack quickly enough. Okay, so we're at 21k left. When do I foresee the next limited unit? The next limited unit will probably be a Gala unit, Gala Showcase at the end of January. Can I justify another set of tenfolds? Probably not, but let's go through it anyway. And maybe we are rewarded with our stubbornness? Maybe not. Maybe there's just lots of tears? That's another dagger? Ugh, I'm not having good luck with this, am I? Hello, Mitsuhide number 4? 5? 6? I don't even know anymore. But we got 2 Serenas. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's totally fine. I'm gonna keep going with the Wormite. Come on, Nobunaga. Come on. Come on. Please. That's a dragon! Okay, it's another Marisha-ten. Have we... That's like 4, maybe 5 now at this point. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. What are we at? 18k? That is approximately 150 pulls. Let's keep going. Let us keep going. This is a terrible, terrible idea. Complete lack of self-control here. But, you know, that's what people come to watch, right? Maybe? Maybe not? My goodness, this is dragging on. Nothing to show for here. Let us go onwards. There be the gold Fafnirs. And maybe the Nobunaga? Maybe yet another Mitsuhide or Marisha-ten to greatly upset me? That is another dragon? Ugh, dear. Another Daikoku-ten at the very least. That is fine. Just a bit more. Just a bit more. We got the rainbow in the background. Okay, well. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of 4 stars. What is going on here? Oh. Absolutely nothing interesting anyway. I got another 5-star dragon. It's gonna be a lot of unicorns, huh? Daikoku-ten number 4. And still 0 Nobunaga. Come on. 3 dubs. 0 5 stars. I have spent a ridiculous number of summons here. I mean, like, I'd normally title this something like over 400 summons banked versus, you know, Nobunaga at this point. Oh my goodness. Please. End my suffering. I do sincerely hope that my moaning noises aren't disturbing too many people. But frankly, it's almost unavoidable at this point. What with how many summons we've dumped in. I believe it was, what, 75 single summon tickets? Six tenfold tickets? Something like that? Over 40k where might we started with? Oh, goodness. The 1 4-star pull. Oh, let's see who it is. Not that I believe I'm missing any 4-star ones. But, Chitase, okay. Well, we're going real deep with this now. Still no 5-star? Still no 5-star. As you do, I guess. Ooh! Please don't be Ieyasu. Please don't be Ieyasu. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Oh my god, we got it! Oh my god! How many summons was that? How many summons? How deep did we go for this? Oh my god, Cygames, why do you do this to me? So I'm at 10.4k. 1 might remaining. I started at over 40k. My goodness, Nobunaga, you better be worth it. Okay, so we have the Burning Ambition, which does damage at the end of the effect, and Flash of Unity just does flame damage and dispels a buff, which, being on a skill, is new, I suppose. But, oh my goodness, we had to go deep for Nobunaga. Why, I am so not gonna get the next Gala unit that comes out. Sweet baby Jesus. Ah. So that is 75 single summons, 6 possibly? So we used over 300 summons to get Nobunaga. Oh my god, I cannot be dealing with this. We have far too many. The dragons. How many Marishiten do we have? Daikokiten, Daikokiten, Marishiten, Daikokiten. Daikokiten. 10k from this 7-day pack. 10k rupees, which is... Oh, that is the wrong button. That is also the wrong button. Let's get dragons. We'll just quickly part ways with a bunch of 3 stars. Quickly grab some more of these dragons here. Sell these, sell that, sell that. Vajunoi, unneeded. Strybog, also unneeded. Rock, also unneeded. You can go. Lindworm, oh my god, so many unicorns. Let's grab the rest of these dragons. Unneeded, unneeded. Also, quite possibly unneeded. Don't think I'll ever have a team that needs 2 fire healers, but oh my goodness. So many unicorns. That's 5 Marisha 10. 4. Oh my goodness. Silka, unnecessary. Juggernaut, unnecessary. Alright, you guys are good. Let's go. Oh my god, that is 69,000 old water. Nice. But yeah, here's hoping that this video doesn't get muted because of all the background music, but yeah. That is over 300 summons, possibly, quite possibly over 400 summons blown to get Nobunaga. I sincerely hope it was worth it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Happy New Year, and take it easy. I will see you guys in the next one. You better be worth it.